What do you think of when you think of China? Is culture a fast-growing economy? What do you think of when you think of Beijing? The forbidden city is a wonderful skyline. You might not know that Tsinghua is one of the most beautiful campuses in the world and such a strong research university. You probably have lots of questions, and these stories will give you the answers.
Why did I choose Tsinghua? One of the best schools in the world. My freshman year, I lived in Salvador de Bahia, Brazil. Sophomore year, I volunteered at a youth program in South Africa. My junior year, I lived and studied in Beijing for 3 months, and that's sort of what inspired me to come back. I majored in Asian and Middle Eastern studies. Finding a postgraduate program that was in China at a school as amazing as Tsinghua was sort of a dream come true.
For a PhD student, the laboratory is like home. For me, I traveled far away from Egypt and finally found my home at Tsinghua. I felt so honored to receive a full scholarship from Tsinghua, which gave me the support needed to throw all my energy into research. The School of Life Science at Tsinghua has built a great reputation for its achievements in scientific research and for its great professors. I am very satisfied with my laboratory and also would like to give great thanks to my professor, who is the one who brought me to Tsinghua and gave me great guidance. The laboratory has collected the top talent within China, who are the forefront innovation. All these things around motivate me to bring advanced biological sciences and technology back to Egypt. This year I have published a paper in one of world's top journals. That's a huge milestone for me.
One of the really great ways that Tsinghua can attract a ton of foreign students is really high-profile programs like the Schwarzman Scholars Program that people, not just in China but in the whole world, are learning and know about. Starting connections with other schools internationally, doing more exchange programs would help international students learn about Tsinghua and probably come out here because it's an amazing opportunity to be taught by top staff and to be around China's next leaders. And I think the best part about being here in China is there's so many job opportunities that I didn't know existed until I got here and I'm meeting people and they're telling me about them. So I'm very open right now.
I used to transfer to Tsinghua University during my undergraduate study, and then I started to gradually build my knowledge about this great nation. I discovered that Tsinghua actually opened about 20 graduate programs in English, so I followed my heart and came to Tsinghua again. I chose industrial engineering as my graduate major, not only because engineering majors here rank at the top worldwide, but also for the purpose of using what I have learned here to improve the Finnish company's understanding of China. We have a really beautiful campus here, really great faculty that I enjoy, just like all the other international students here. Currently I'm doing my internship in Shanghai, and I believe I will choose to stay here.
I found myself falling in love with Tsinghua's library because it magically brings Eastern and Western cultures together. Chinese is such an elegant and beautiful language. Behind a single word is an endless history. As for Tsinghua, it has its own history. You can feel the historical and cultural richness within its auditorium, classrooms, and libraries. Numerous Chinese humanities and science giants interpreted and absorbed different cultures and passed their precious knowledge on their students. In doing so, they inspired a batch of young talent to continue building China's future. Today, we can continue to follow in their footsteps by discovering more of China and the rest of the world.
One of the things that stood out to me about Tsinghua in particular is everyone here is obviously incredibly smart, but they're also very engaged in activities. Everyone studies really hard, but they also get out and they exercise from the soccer fields and the basketball courts, and they're full almost every day with Tsinghua students and international students. I've met and made a lot of friends just by playing pickup basketball every day after school. It's a very active campus, and that's what I love about it.
I have loved playing badminton since I was a child. After I came to Tsinghua, I could not only continue my hobby, but I also found a really great coach who used to be the member of Chinese national team. Last year, I won the badminton championship of Beijing. It was pretty awesome. No matter what hobbies you have, you will always get respect and, more importantly, support from Tsinghua at all times.
At Tsinghua, you can enjoy inspiring celebrity speeches and masterful performance. You can even visit the most fabulous museums which exhibits a collection of masterpieces from all over the world. Most importantly though, there are tons of activities and a crazy carnival night here for you to attend. I can't wait anymore.
In Beijing, you will not feel alone because there are always your comrades in the lab or your friends at Tsinghua. I feel so lucky to have found my new family here. I love them.
Having that experience, having been in China, it fleshes out your understanding of the world as a global citizen, because like Mr. Shorsman said, China is no longer an extracurricular or an optional thing. It is a core curriculum. It's so important to understand China, to understand your own country.
I think you have now found the answers to your Tsinghua and China questions, but there is more for you to discover. We truly wish that you choose Tsinghua as your destination, and hope you start a memorable and gorgeous journey with us. We also hope that you choose China, for behind of Tsinghua is a Chinese society full of energy, the future, and endless possibilities. So, who is up for an adventure?